guys, so it's your girl Key coming back at you with another video. But this is not going to be a story time or a true crime because you can't really see me in there. So it's not going to be a story time or a true crime. This is going to be an auto video. I am not a mechanic. I repeat, I am not a mechanic. Do not come over here asking me to fix no car. I'm not a mechanic. I'm gonna tell you right now. So this what's going on. This is just a quick little video. I have a Jeep Renegade Latitude, as you can see. Hold on, let me get this camera set right. So now, I don't know if you can see. Get my phone, turn on the camera. That little spot up in there is where the cabin filter goes. Okay, so this little space up in here is where your cabin air filter goes. And this is the little door that actually goes on top of there. So there is a screw right there that you would remove. To remove that door, you always remove the left side first, then pull it off. Yeah, so that's where your cabin air filter goes. You know, your blower motor is right there, of course. And these are not as cheap as they used to be. However, so this is the one for my truck, my Jeep Renegade 2018. I have to use the 4075 cabin filter. I keep saying air filter, but this is the filter that I use. As you can see, it actually says cabin air filter on there. Yeah, so I'm going to mount my camera so that I can record this process. It's not a long process. I didn't really think to start recording until after I removed the other one. But yeah. Let me get this mounted and we'll be right back. Okay, so this is what the air filter or cabin air filter actually looks like once you get it out the box. It has writing on it. So this is like my third or fourth time doing this, but just for the sake of the video, we're gonna go through it. So of course, open the glove box because it actually comes with instructions. Can't believe it. This is the first time I've bought one that actually comes with instructions. So we're just gonna read it for the sake of the video. But like I said, this is my third time doing this. So of course, you know, you have to open the glove compartment to remove. You have screws, which you'll see when I put them back in a minute. There is a piece right here on this side. I don't know if you can tell. There's a part right here on the very side that's like right when you open the door. There's a side piece right there that you actually have to pull off. Okay, so of course, you know, you remove all that, remove all the screws, the clips, all that good stuff, all the housing off of there, blah blah blah. If you can't get to that part, then you might don't need to do this. And the paper is stuck. So of course, you're going to insert the filter into the housing with this airflow indicator arrow pointing down. Reinstall the housing cover. Put the glove box back together. Close it. You're done. All right. So now that all that fun's over with, let's Oh, and this is gonna give me the blues already. Didn't realize that the thing had fell over. So let's see here. You have to put some right up in there. You got more screws to go across up in there, and then this cover comes back out. And then this right here. This is the side that I was telling you about. So once that is in, you can actually put that cover back over there like that. That's that little weird shaped cover. But yeah, that is it. We are about done. I have lost the damn Allen wrench. Okay, there you go. Yep, but that's it. That's all it is to it, people. Very simple. Honestly, it took longer to get it done just recording, honestly, because it really take about like 10-15 minutes you're done. But yes, until next time, yeah. So if you like the video, give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe so you'll know next time I post more videos. I have another auto video that I'm going to be doing next because I had to fix something under my hood. It's going to be pretty fun. Yeah. So anyway, until next time, good people. Peace.